It's extremely important to keep copies of your database, to back up your database. If you have a network environment, you probably got a backup system, so that's all good. But if you need to back up or make a copy of this particular database, then what I would suggest in Access 2010 that you go to File and that you go to Save and Publish, and you have the option to back up the database. And in Access 2013, you go to File, Save As, and you'll be able to save it as an Access database, and Save As will let you save a copy of the database somewhere safe. So it's a backup. So I could call mine donations-backup. So Access 2010 and 2013 are basically the same. There's a subtle difference here in that in 2013 you go to File and you go to Save, whereas in Access or Save As, whereas in Access 2010 you go to File, Save and Publish, and you'll have the option to back up and Save As. Now the other thing with databases is they're notorious for bloating. When we delete data and edit data, especially when we delete data, it doesn't necessarily compact itself and recoup that space. So every now and then, or depending on how much you use your database, you should compact and repair your database. And so for this you go to the Database Tools tab in the ribbon and you have the button Compact and Repair. And when I click this button, it takes like a split second and it's just compacted it. So regularly compact and repair your database. I have had instances where it hasn't been done for quite some time and the database has reached like 250 megs, and as soon as they compact it, it goes down to 2 megs. So that's a real big difference. You can actually make it that whenever you close the database, it automatically compacts, and that's by going to File and to Options. When you go to File and Options and Current Database, there is the option to compact every time you close the database. So that's not a silly idea. So I'm going to choose that and go OK. And OK again. And you have to close and reopen the database for that to take effect. But do remember to compact. And that concludes Stage 2 in Access. Well done.